What's good, y'all? Birdie is back with another video for you guys. I can't remember what day it was. I think it was Friday. We ended up watching Dead Presidents. Can y'all see this? We don't have the cover that it came in for, but I just thought, I've been thinking about it ever since. Like, it came out in 1995. I was 18 years old. I was thinking, I think Larenz Tate and I are the same age at 18 years old. So that was 24 years ago. But and the directors and producers were the Hughes brothers, Albert Hughes and Alan Hughes, and they did Menace to Society, I believe. And this movie, it's very, very graphic. Very, very graphic. But it told the truth. And I only watch it probably every 4 or 5 years because it's so deep, right? And so I'll just read you guys the description. It says, Soldier Anthony Curtis, which is played by Larenz Tate, returns to his Bronx home after a nightmarish tour of duty in Vietnam. But the nightmare continues for Anthony and his friends as they suffer the indignities of trying to find steady work and provide for their families in a flagging economy. As desperation takes hold, Anthony teams up with Skip, that's played by Chris Tucker, a drug addict, and Kirby, Keith David, a small-town crook, to pull off a bank heist that will give them all a chance for a better life. Y'all, if y'all didn't see this movie, it's a good movie to see. It just makes me think about the Vietnam War. I'm not too familiar with it. I'm pretty sure my dad caught the end of it. He doesn't really talk about it. I don't think he's ever really talking about that to me. I'm not sure. So Vietnam War, because I was reading, it started in 1955 and ended in 1975. Is that? Let me look that up, y'all. That's 20-year war, right? The Vietnam War, also known as the Second Indochina War, and in Vietnam is the Resistance War against America, or simply the American War. Yeah, it says an undeclared war in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia from November 1st, 1955 to the spring of Saigon on April 30th, 1975. That's like a 20-year. It says the Vietnam War has the second longest U.S. force participation, 17.4 years. Okay, I don't know why they say that. Anybody that knows military like that, let me know your thoughts on this stuff. Because if you watch the movie, because it says, let's see here. It was saying that how did the Vietnam War start? It says on May 7th, 1954, Viet Minh forces, I'm not sure if I said that right, won the Battle of Bien Phu and ended French involvement in Indochina. Following that commitment, America aid to South Vietnam began as early as January 19 1955. And that's what makes me so confused. Like, in my opinion, like, why does America have to be in everybody else's business? I don't get it. So in the movie, you know, Larenz Tate, you know, he's coming back, you know, he's thinking that he's gonna get all these benefits and like praises and a job and a house and, you know, all that, and he got nothing. Like, now the character played by Chris Tucker, he said that he was on disability because he said something got into me over there, so I don't know about what that exactly means, some maybe poisons or whatever. And he said, I'm not the only one. And he was saying how he got a disability check every month and his pension. So, but even till this day, 2019, there are people still fighting for their benefits for protecting this country, and who knows what they went through mentally. In the movie, Larenz Tate will wake up, you know, he had this girlfriend, you know, and he would wake up, he had nightmares and things like that. And when they did the war scene in that movie, it was horrible. You know, they had people, you know, getting head cut off, and the one guy had his, you know, he had went to the bathroom by himself, and then they're like, where did he go? And by the time they realized he was by himself, they found him laying there with his intestines all over, open up, and his private parts stuffed in his mouth. And you know, they were gonna try to save him, but it was like, because Larenz Tate had him over his shoulders, and he was like, just kill me. I don't know if it was like this little morphine thing they had gave him, and because the medic, which my dad was a medic, you know, he had told Larenz Tate, don't give him another one because that will kill him on the spot. And the guy was like, just please kill me. I'm not gonna be no more military. The guy didn't have his private parts anymore. And then they showed, it was a scene where one of their crew, it was a nighttime, they was walking through the jungle and stepped on a landmine. He just blew up, and they showed all that. And it's like, you think about what these men, and how later on when women started guys, it just makes you really think. How do you think you would be if you saw all that tragedy happening before your very eyes? And how would you react, especially if you never got any mental help for something like that? Things can be like a trigger for you, and you might think about it over and over again, or you might not think about it for a while, and you think about it. And for him to come back and them not have any respect or help, because his mom was asking him, you know, she cooked a meal for him, and mom was played by Jennifer Lewis. She said, like, her and Loretta Devine play everybody's mama, and she was asking him, how was it over there, like it was a vacation. He's like, man, I really don't want to talk about that right now. Just horrible. And Larenz Tate, so he came back and found out, you know, his girlfriend before he left, they got like a 4-year-old daughter. Well, he knew that. I think he knew that. But, and then he ended up getting her pregnant again, and she had this like little apartment, and they had, you know, roaches in it. And, Clifton Powell played, like, I don't know if he was really a pimp in that movie, but he was like with her before Larenz Tate character came back, and he was just like give her money and stuff, and he didn't appreciate that, of course. And he had knocked him down the stairs. He was carrying groceries home, and he's telling him, don't bite the hand that feeds you. And he was telling her all that stuff that she does to you. She wasn't doing that before, right? He's telling her, he told her all that stuff. And so it's just craziness in this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out, but beware. It's very, very, very graphic, and it's gonna make you think. I had this young guy when I was cutting hair, I'd say about 3-4 years ago, and he was in the war. I don't know what you call it. What was the war? Operation Freedom or something. The war after 9/11 happened, right? And I'm trying to look it up because gosh, guys, I do not know. I'm trying to look it up, but I think it was Operation Freedom. Y'all, let me know what that war was called. But it was the war like that we just, the most recent one we just had. Excuse me, y'all. But he was probably around 25 or so, and he was just out, like he got out of there. And War on Terrorism, I guess that's what it was called. And he was saying that he needed to be on medicine, and he was having such a hard time even to be put on medication and getting help after. He says, you wouldn't even want to know things I saw over there. And I'm like, wow. And you just can't imagine the things that they see over there. They see, they have little kids over there that are like, I don't know if they're willing to die or they're made to wear bombs or, stuff like that. Can you imagine seeing a kid that's going to kill you, but you have to kill them? Oh my gosh, like, this is a very, very deep topic. I just think about all the older soldiers. And this is right on time for Memorial Day. Even for the veterans that are still alive, this is just so hard for them. People that have came back with missing limbs. People around here, veterans, are living in tents in the woods, y'all. And I don't know, even if they're not mentally stable or what, do they deserve to live in tents after they done fought for this country? It's just the saddest thing ever. And even if it did come back in one piece, I'm sure your mind is still not right, y'all. So, this movie was very, very deep. I pull it out, like I said, every 5 years, Usually I regret it because it's so deep. It's so deep and it's so tragic, and it's just, 2 days later, I'm still thinking about it. Guys, let me know your thoughts. And that's why, one of my main reasons to try to make it big on YouTube streets here is to help as much as I can the countless homeless that I see around here or around. There shouldn't be any homeless in the United States. There shouldn't be any homeless at all, but especially in the United States. We're supposed to be the richest country. I don't know if we still are, but that's what, I thought. The people are living in tents, y'all, or makeshift tents. And sometimes police are forcing them to leave because it's somebody's land, like a developer. It's their land. They're not doing nothing with the land, but they're making them leave. And it's just very, very, very sad, very unsettling. Yeah, so just let me know your thoughts on this. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like the video. Alright, you guys, take care.